Hello everybody, Graham, Logan, and whoever else may be watching. This is going to be my first vlog, I guess. So this is about me building my first guitar. And I wanted to do this a little over a year ago, and after saving up a bunch of money, finally started. So I'm a little far into the building process, but I just got requested to make this vlog, so here we go. I started off with a design template and printed it out online. This thing, cut it out. Now, this is a very accurate, great design, but I realized it's not the guitar I want to build. It's a standard Telecaster. It's really nice, but I want 24 frets because I have a 24 fret Ibanez, and it plays like butter. I love it. So after a little bit of losing my shit, I came up with this design. It's a 24 fret model. I like the design of the Ibanez neck where it kind of curves in and it's not like that rough block. So that's what I went with. A little bit wider of a I don't know what you'd call that, a curve, so that my hands, it's a little bit nicer. Standard Telecaster electronics, two single coils, two knobs here. Custom headstock because I don't want Fender to sue me or anything if I do decide to sell this. And I eventually took some MDF from a big board over here, and I put that design on it, and here we go. I made this template, and I used most of it. I cut away most of the material using an oscillating spindle sander and a jigsaw, and I'm pretty happy with the results. I have some of the electronics on me so I can see if these are good, and they all seem to be accurate. The wood, traditionally a Telecaster is made of swamp ash, but in my location there is no swamp ash to be found. But I did find some mahogany, some Peruvian, although I'm pretty sure it's actually just Honduran, but Peruvian mahogany from Camden, McCritic Lumber, great place. And yesterday I ran it through a planer that a neighbor gave us. Thank you so much, George. And took a router, made all of these sides really flat, and glued it all together. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna take a very fine 220 grit random orbital sander and sand this down flat, and then I'm going to put the template on it, make sure everything fits really nice, and that'll pretty much be it for today. I've got to perform at a graduation, so I'm not going to have a lot of time on my hands. But if I can get this done today, I'll consider it a success, and hopefully I'll cut everything out tomorrow, and we'll have almost a body.
run it through the thickness cleaner, it'll take away all
Yeah.
that.
The only thing that I really need to work on is like right here.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do much, because when you run it through the thickness cleaner.
It'll do it for me.
It'll do it for you.
Okay. I think this is pretty good. I got most of the glue off.
I mean, it's flat enough that you can mark it.
Yeah.
You're gonna trim it first with the jigsaw.
Yeah.
Then you'll mount the guide on, and then you'll use the router.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do one more pass on this side and then I'll flip it over.
And again, you only have to do one side if you want. This side if you put the thing on. It's up to you. Much work you want to do. It's up to you. But it takes away. See, with this little waviness, I mean, it's always there, no matter how good you glue. You gotta sand it out and whatever, but it's gonna naturally trim out because you're gonna take off.
Should I take off more here where the glue is kind of?
No, I would let the
planer do all that work?
Planer do that work.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Because at the end, it's gonna come off anyhow.
Right.
And might as well let it, don't create a dip, in other words, what I'm saying is.
Mm-hmm.
It's still there because there's a little hair of a dip.
Right.
So don't create the dip. Don't create a bigger dip, I'm saying.
Yeah. pretty happy with how the sanding went. Really smooth on all sides. If you look really closely, it's not quite even. But the planer is going to take care of that. Any of the glue that's still on here, planer's going to take care of it. It's smooth for now, that's all I care about. Time to put not gonna be a dumbass, like. The moves, absolutely goddamn nice. Now, what we've learned here is don't try and do fancy shit. Try to do something like solid crimson guitars. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna wing it. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so this concludes it for days 1 through 3, 4, something along those lines. The top is finished, no, well, the outline's on it. And as I am saying this, I just realized that I'm going to have to make another template. Because this is my master template, which I will spray with some polyurethane, and I do not want this to get chipped. And if I go in with a router after jigsawing a little bit out, I still have to go in with a router, which means that this little edge right here is going to get clipped. And it's not something I want, because if I want to reuse this for other guitars, it's going to become a bear. So in the next part, I'm going to make another template. It's not terribly exciting. Basically, I'm just going to take some MDF here. I'm going to cut it with the miter saw. I believe that's what this is called. After that, gonna use this as an outline and take the bulk of the material out with this spindle sander. Very exciting. I'll probably breeze through most of it. So this is going to be the end of part 1, and I'll see everyone in part 2.